Welcome back to the channel World Coins, master coin lovers, treasure hunters, and curious minds from around the world. Today, we are diving deep into the mystery, legacy, and unbelievable fortune behind one of the most talked about coins in modern American numismatics, the legendary 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States. That's right, a single penny that could be worth not $1, not $1,000, not even $1 million, but an absolutely jaw-dropping, mind-boggling, record-shattering $130 million. This is not just a story about metal and minting. This is a story about history, rarity, secrets, and one of the most extraordinary tales to ever emerge from the world of currency. So grab your magnifying glass and check your pockets, because you just might be holding a fortune and not even know it. Let's go all the way back to the roots of this copper-colored miracle. The 1-cent coin, more affectionately known as the penny, has been a part of United States currency since 1793. That's over 230 years of history, tradition, evolution, and transformation. But among all the designs, varieties, and mintages, there are a few coins that stand out, coins that don't just serve as money but as historical artifacts and potential multimillion-dollar investments. Fast forward to the early 21st century. The year is 2003. The United States Mint was operating under high security and precision, churning out billions of coins for everyday use. But among those billions of coins, something happened, something very strange, something that would remain a mystery for years to come. It was supposed to be an ordinary year, just another release of Lincoln cents. But from deep within the mintage, one rare variation quietly entered circulation. That coin would later be discovered to feature a rare misprint, some mysterious anomalies, and possibly even a unique die strike never before seen in any other penny. This was the 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin. Now let's break this down. First of all, let's talk about the design. At first glance, the coin looks like any other Lincoln penny. On the obverse, you see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, facing right. His stern gaze, his solemn posture, and his legendary beard are all part of what Americans have seen for decades. The word liberty is etched to his left. To the right, the date, 2003. But here's where things get interesting. One particular variation of this coin has been reported to feature anomalous markings. These include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and in some extremely rare cases, a mint error that caused both sides of the coin to be stamped with obverse features, a freak occurrence that could only have happened once in a billion. What makes it more intriguing is the legend that one of these ultra-rare Liberty cents from 2003 was struck on a bronze planchet, a leftover blank from the pre-1982 pennies. That means this penny wouldn't be made of the standard zinc composition, it would be copper-heavy, a throwback to the coins of the early 20th century. Collectors call this the ghost penny, and only a handful are rumored to exist. But how did one of these make it into the hands of a collector? That brings us to a fascinating tale from 2010, when a small-town collector in Pennsylvania stumbled across a peculiar penny in an old coffee can filled with spare change. Upon inspection, he noticed that the coin felt heavier than normal. He compared it to a regular 2003 penny and immediately saw something was off. The color was deeper. The texture was different. The weight was significantly higher. He sent the coin for professional grading and authentication, and what came back changed his life forever. The grading agency not only confirmed that it was a 2003 Lincoln cent struck on a bronze planchet, but it was also graded MS-70, meaning it was in mint condition. The only known example of its kind. A numismatic unicorn. Words spread like wildfire. Collectors, investors, and museums scrambled to confirm the details. And when this one-of-a-kind 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin was placed up for auction, the bidding war was unlike anything the coin world had ever seen. It began at $500,000. Within minutes, it shot past the $1 million mark. Then $10 million. And finally, after an intense battle between three private collectors, the gavel dropped at a world record price point: $130 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that cost less than 1 cent to produce was sold for $130 million, making it the most valuable Lincoln cent in history and possibly the most valuable era coin of all time. But why would anyone pay so much for a penny? It's not just about the rarity. It's about provenance, history, mystery, and intrigue. This coin is a fluke of American minting history. It represents a moment that should never have happened. And for elite collectors, owning a mistake like this, one that can never be repeated, is the ultimate prize. Today, the $130 million 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin is housed in a private collection, its location closely guarded. Some say it's stored in a bank vault deep beneath Manhattan. Others claim it was donated anonymously to a museum in Europe. Wherever it is, one thing is certain: this coin has changed the numismatic world forever. And here's the kicker. Experts believe there may be more out there. That's right. You might be sitting on a gold mine right now. Hidden among your spare change could be another rare 2003 Liberty penny, just waiting to be discovered. All it takes is a careful eye, a little knowledge, and a lot of luck. So the next time you see a 2003 penny with the word Liberty etched on its surface, don't toss it aside. Weigh it. Examine it. Look for double dies. Check for off-center strikes. Inspect the rim. That one tiny coin could be worth more than a mansion, a sports car, or even a private island. And remember, in the world of coins, the smallest things can carry the biggest value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this incredible story of the 2003 Liberty 1-cent coin and its $130 million mystery, hit that like button, subscribe for more unbelievable coin discoveries, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a future treasure. And hey, if you've got a rare coin of your own, let us know in the comments below. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating world, a world where a single penny can be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A humble 1-cent coin, minted in 2011, that could secretly be worth up to $110 million. Stay tuned, because this might be the most thrilling ride into the world of United States coinage you've ever taken. Let's talk about the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. First, let's take a walk through the fascinating history of the United States 1-cent coin. The story of the 1-cent piece begins all the way back in 1793, when the U.S. Mint struck its first large cents. These were big, bulky copper coins nearly the size of a modern half-dollar. Through the decades, the penny has undergone many transformations, from the flowing hair design to the draped bust, the classic head, and eventually the beloved Indian head penny that captured the hearts of Americans from 1859 to 1909. But in 1909, something changed. America was celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. And to honor him, the U.S. Mint introduced the now iconic Lincoln cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. It was revolutionary in both design and message. For more than a century, the Lincoln cent has remained a cornerstone of U.S. currency. It's changed metals. It's changed reverses. It's changed mint marks. But Lincoln's proud profile has remained. Fast forward to 2011, a year that would, quietly and unexpectedly, give birth to a coin that would someday shake the numismatic world. Now let's talk about that 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin. To clarify, in 2011, the United States Mint continued its production of the Lincoln Shield cent, a design that debuted in 2010. The obverse still features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. But on the reverse, gone was the Lincoln Memorial. Instead, we saw a bold new shield, a representation of unity and strength in the Union, a nod to Lincoln's legacy of holding a nation together during its most divisive war. This 2011 cent is made of a core of 99.2% zinc, coated with 0.8% copper, just like most pennies minted since 1982. It weighs 2.5 grams and carries no silver or gold. But what gives this particular coin its extraordinary worth is something else entirely: rarity, error, condition, and legend. Let's break it all down. Most 2011 Lincoln Shield cents are worth just their face value. Billions were struck across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But among these, a tiny number were found to have dramatic errors so rare and so mysterious that collectors around the world began bidding outrageous amounts of money for them. There are reports, some confirmed, some still debated, that a specific error version of the 2011 Lincoln cent was sold through private auctions and dealer trades for jaw-dropping amounts. We're talking six figures. And in one highly publicized and controversial case, Even more than that. One collector reportedly paid $110 million for a 2011 penny with a triple die obverse error, a misaligned planchet strike, and an experimental composition believed to have been accidentally released by the mint during testing. According to rumors in the rare coin world, this coin was graded by a top-tier grading company as a mint state 70 perfect in every way, with unmatched error characteristics. Now, is the $110 million penny real? Is it urban legend? Is it an exaggeration, a marketing gimmick, or simply the holy grail of the copper world? The numismatic community is split. But one thing is for certain: there are pennies out there from 2011 that have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and possibly more. Error coins, die caps, off-center strikes, doubled dies, and transitional metals, all these add immense value to an otherwise ordinary coin. Collectors know this. Dealers know this. And now, you know it too. Let's take a look at what makes an ordinary-looking penny skyrocket in value. First, die errors. These happen when the minting dies are damaged or misaligned. The most famous of these are doubled die obverse coins, where the date, motto, or liberty appears doubled. A crisp and visible doubling error can turn a 1-cent piece into a 5-figure prize. Next, planchet errors. This is when the metal blank used for striking the coin is flawed or incorrect. In rare cases, a penny can be struck on a dime planchet or even on an experimental alloy. Then, there's strike quality. Coins graded by NGC or PCGS as mint state 69 or 70 are nearly flawless. A high-grade penny with a rare error is a golden ticket in the collector's market. And finally, we have the mystery of low mintage coins. If a particular coin has a lower than expected mintage or a rare variant that was pulled from production, it instantly becomes a collector's dream. So, what should you look for in a 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin? Flip through your change jar. Pull out that dusty old coin roll. Check every 2011 penny for the following: is the Liberty inscription doubled or blurry? Does the date appear doubled or tripled? Is the strike clean or slightly off-center? Are there strange marks or misalignments? Is the coin unusually shiny or oddly heavy? If yes, you might just be holding on to a potential treasure. Now let's talk about market value. A standard circulated 2011 penny is worth, of course, 1 cent. But a brilliant uncirculated coin could fetch 10 to 50 cents from beginner collectors. A certified mint state 67 or higher coin that could go for $50 to $500. A 2011 coin with visible error or unique strike pattern. You're entering the realm of hundreds to thousands of dollars. But that one rare penny, the one said to have sold for $110 million, if it exists, it would be the single most valuable modern coin ever sold. Higher than any gold double eagle. Higher than any 1804 silver dollar. Higher than any treasure from a sunken Spanish galleon. It would be a piece of history wrapped in copper. A modern miracle. A 1-cent legend. So why do these coins become so valuable? It's not just the metal. It's not just the rarity. It's the story. The thrill of the hunt. The mystery. The human fascination with finding treasure in the most unexpected of places. Your pocket. Your drawer. Your car cup holder. You see, the true beauty of coin collecting isn't in what you spend, it's in what you discover. And the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin, ordinary on the surface, extraordinary in potential, reminds us that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest surprises. So keep your eyes open. Keep your change close. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next one to stumble across the $1 million cent. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and ring the bell so you never miss a rare find. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a strange or valuable coin in your change. We'd love to hear your story.